This is new wave, baby. Sounds like the Simple Minds. Can't just put Madonna and Michael Jackson and Prince on my fantasy playlist. I gotta expand a little bit, broaden my reach. Play some Echo and the Bunnymen. That's right, on my fantasy playlist. And some people are thinking, man, why are you playing that new wave? Play some Madonna, play some Michael Jackson. Well, I do have a Michael Jackson record coming up. I do. Well, actually, there's not any Prince videos on YouTube, so I can't play the Prince song on my fantasy playlist. I got Levert, I got the Fat Boys, I even got Dionne Warwick coming up on my fantasy playlist. I got mainstream stuff on my fantasy playlist. But Mr. DJ's got to branch out sometimes. Got to throw down on some of this new wave stuff. As it was done back in the 80s, baby. 1987. Fantasy playlist of August 29th, 1987. Echo and the Bunnymen, Lips Like Sugar. Man, that just hits the spot. I love it. Lips Like Sugar by Echo and the Bunnymen. Ian McCulloch, I believe it's Ian McCulloch, the lead singer of Echo and the Bunnymen. He's from Liverpool, England. He formed a band called A Shallow Madness back in 1978. It was a very short-lived band, but the other band members later became Another Teardrop Explodes, or The Teardrop Explodes, another new wave group that never made it here in America except on the college stations. And in September, they broke up in September. A month later, Ian McCulloch formed Echo and the Bunnymen. Their opus, as far as album goes, their opus was Ocean Rain. I'm sorry. I gotta slow down. All that caffeine from that chocolate and everything's just woo. Ocean Rain was their opus. Came out back in 1984, and Ian McCulloch called it the greatest album ever made. The song, well, I don't know about that, but the song that came off that album, the big hit off that album, one of their signature hits, the Killing Moon, went to number 9 in Britain on their pop charts, not their alternative charts, not their album charts, not their rock charts, on their pop charts, something that would not have happened here in America. Another hit record by Echo and the Bunnymen came out about a year later, Bring On the Dancing Horses. That's another well-known song by them, to those who are Echo and the Bunnymen fans. And that went to number 21 in the UK. The album, they came out in 1987, was self-titled, Echo and the Bunnymen. That album went to number 4 in England. And Lips Like Sugar came off that album. Lips Like Sugar, though, I'm going to slow down just a little bit. I'm going to talk slow. The song Lips Like Sugar didn't do as well in England as The Killing Moon. It went to number 36 in Britain, went to number 24 in Ireland, but that's a hell of a lot better than what it did here in America. I don't think it didn't even chart here in the States, although the college stations did play it, but that's about it. The pop stations wouldn't touch this. And but it's on my fantasy playlist, though, at number 30, up 8 notches from 38. Ooh, it's on its way up. Lips Like Sugar by Echo and the Bunnymen. They sound a little bit like the Simple Minds, kind of. Echo and the Bunnymen on my fantasy playlist. Here it is. Lips Like Sugar. Sugar Kisses.